Um, this is my first video in Oakland since moving here, December 9th, 2011. It is now the new year. Happy, 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 amazing new year to everybody. I moved, in case you hadn't noticed. I've been so busy. I know I haven't done a video in like crazy long. It's because I have been in grad school. I'm still in grad school, but this is like a little break, so I have a little bit extra time on my hands. Although, as I am mentally going through my to-do list, even as I'm talking right now, there are a lot of things to do, but just not quite as much as when classes are in session. So yeah, I moved. Hi. It's really weird to be somewhere where it's like hella sunny right now. It's like so sunny. This is like spring weather for the East Coast. And as somebody that grew up between Nigeria and Syracuse, but for the purposes of what I'm about to say, growing up in Syracuse, this is not winter at all. This is not even the beginning of winter. This is a heat wave. So it's like 60 degrees today. It's bananas. I don't think it snows out here, which is amazing. At least not in Oakland, as far as I know. So hello. So many interesting things have been going on in terms of just like really making this huge, enormous move. There's so many like there's so much spiritual movement that occurs like in tandem with like physical movement. Let's see if I can like kind of synthesize them. The power of articulating what you want. Like when I moved, I was like, okay, I want to have my apartment within the first week of being here. I want to be by Lake Merritt. I want to be by the BART, which is the subway out here. I want to be at a certain price range, and I want to have hardwood floors. And I got all of that literally on the 7th day I signed my lease and moved in. So like it's really dope to understand that we are really powerful beings, and when we say we want something and you go for it as if it's gonna happen, it happens. I've learned a lot about like staying in touch with people. You know, I think sometimes when we're in the same physical space with people, we don't understand the intentional things that you do to keep people in your life and feeling loved. And so being like 3,000 miles away from my New York family, it's become very important for me to be like, how do I stay in touch with people? How do I let them know that I'm loving them and thinking about them and being like, how do I remain in people's lives and how do they remain in mine even though we're physically apart? So it's been really dope to like get packages from people, and I'm working on some packages for people, and having FaceTime with folks and just making time in that really, really beautiful way. It's also really interesting, like, I'm such a New Yorker in so many ways, and like, people are so nice here. And I know that people think that New Yorkers are like really mean, but that's not true. New Yorkers are just like nice in a very like hard way. And kind of like, I feel like New Yorkers are like, get down to business really quickly because everyone has to go and they talk like this and you know, and like some people are like mad chill too, even in New York, but they're kind of like, they're very, very, very to the point. New Yorkers are very much to the point, and I am very much to the point in my communication. And I feel like in the Bay, it's really interesting because I got directions from somebody. I didn't know how to get to like what platform to be on basically to catch the train that I need to catch to get to San Francisco. And this woman, like, I was like, oh, I don't know, like what train is going to this stop or whatever. And she like walked me from upstairs, like all around. She's like, okay, here's where you need to go. I'm going to catch this train. I'm just like, okay, that's really, really sweet. And I was like, why are you being so nice? And like people like will say hello to you on the street, which is just not a New York thing, except maybe in some parts of Brooklyn and in Harlem. But besides, in my experience anyway, besides that, like that doesn't really happen in New York. People are very fast paced. So it's been interesting to me just to notice myself, like my pace is a fast one. Like regardless of being in New York, I've always been a fast paced person. And like if I have, like when I have free time, it's like I should be doing something, right? Like, I don't understand really the concept of having free time and not doing anything. I understand having free time and watching Netflix and feeling like I should be doing something even though I'm watching Netflix, but I don't really understand like, oh, let me just chill. Like it's just different, you know? So just like the kind of, I think the pace of the cities, the pace of like Oakland and the pace of New York are definitely different. Um, and so I'm just like learning a lot. And I can't just get on the A train. Where is my A train? I just get on like the 26 bus. It's cool. So hi from Oakland. I love y'all. I miss y'all. Um, I miss y'all. I don't really miss New York, which is deep too, because I really expected that I would like miss New York in this really big way, but I totally know I'm supposed to be where I am. And I'm excited to visit New York when it's warm again. And yeah, I just wanted to give you like a quick, I mean, there's so much going on. Like, I'm definitely gonna like make other videos about like my grad school program and what I'm up to here artistically and stuff. I want to let y'all know and keep y'all in the loop. I love you so much. Oakland says hello. And I'll talk to you really soon. Love you.